Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, straight into the action. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first 5.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's managed to get free. O'Reilly's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kvaratskhelia. He's got away. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Yamal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah gets on his bike and on the move. He has found the way through. Looks across and plays it in. And he's taking no chances there. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He is through here. Great ball, and he's in. And the shot! Terrific from Mateus! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Messi. Oh, what a ball! It's Salah! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Messi. Closing in on Messi!
Mateus. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found the way through. Goes for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And this is... It's Salah! Kante does really well to win the ball there. Neymar. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Pings it across. Nicely aimed pass. Nice looking ball. And the pass is intercepted.
Leipzig can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pass somewhat off target. O'Reilly is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Kante powering forward here. And here's Batistuta. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Leipzig coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leipzig looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Leipzig with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. In by Vinicius Junior. Neymar. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. No, there's no going past him this time. Yamal has created 1 goal already, and he's had it nicked away. No, again there's no way through.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Yamal. Decent chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's gone backward here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. That's been cut out, well played. Vitinha. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Batistuta. Cannavaro. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now, who's going to be first to this? Backward it goes. Takes a shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Neymar cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Cannavaro. And Mateus. And he's been shifted off it. O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they can counter here. And it's Vitinha. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Shot at goal!
Leipzig surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Great vision. And this is Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Substitution on the field. Number
Leipzig
14,
have their second corner now.
Number 23, Vitinha.
Mateus plays it short.
Vinicius Junior.
This looks promising.
Mendes.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 7, Hazard.
Now it's Drogba.
42, Toure.
1-0 as we head towards the end.
Mbappe. Number 4, Zanetti. Substitutions taking place.
Ball is over the line. And he's managed to gift it back.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, it's Drogba! And he hits the net. We thought they were done, but never say never.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
It's an honour, Peter, to be in the presence of Roberto Baggio.
Well, there've been a few pretenders down the years, but surely he is still the true prince of Italian football.
Without a doubt, something about him just inspires confidence. He plays with a different brand of passion and mindset all of his own. A maverick.
The very best in the business. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Baggio. Now, can he find a finish? It's Baggio! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. That's tidy. Now it's Iniesta. Decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Typo with the corner, there first. Leipzig are looking to go forward now. And that's gone loose. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Roberto Baggio. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Yamal. Roberto Baggio! Oh, it's come off the upright. Vitinha. He's found the way through. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vitinha deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
They've got to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of and the shots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That looks a cracking ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Leipzig have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Goulet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Iniesta, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Leipzig! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Iniesta, challenged, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Voila! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Roberto Baggio. He might be in here! Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal opts to play it back. It's Baggio! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Leipzig have their second corner now. They've played it short.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He's shifting through the gears here. Here comes the cross. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And we'd like to inform you
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Leipzig really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Leipzig just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Down to business again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Leipzig are looking to break at pace. Edmilson. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cannavaro. Kvaratskhelia. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Arda Güler. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Can he spark a counter here? The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Look at them, and he shoots! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
He's rising! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just... It's Basho! Now, that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kvaratskhelia, and he's managed to get free. Goulet, Edmilson. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Basho. Oh, cracking ball.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely...
He's had a shot! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So again, we have parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Edmilson. Iniesta. Good, strong midfield running here.
Taipo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio. Yamal.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries a shot! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Leipzig now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Number 15, Schlotterbeck. Number 4, Zanetti.
Thiago.
Number 7,
Thiago proves just a little bit. And the
Number
shot!
20, Owen.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Thiago actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All hands on deck for this one. And this is Thiago. And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, chance for a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Terrific effort! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! Pick that one out. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Roberto Baggio claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Announcement. It is now time for our special
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Well, that defending is Anna. It's Basho! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Club America finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. He won't be happy with that one. Leipzig leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. For De Rossi. Now it's Puskas. He shifted it to the flank. That's a good run down the left. Vinicius Junior. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vitinha looking for the run. Oh, super find. He's got away. Spread it left. Club America are looking to break at pace. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Vitinha. Can he get it through? Pirlo with a fine tackle. Spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's De Rossi. That's rather hopeful. Kvaratskhelia. And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped it, takes the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. And they've got a throw. Vitinha. Pirlo has given away a free kick. Pirlo going forward. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Vinicius Junior finding himself in space. He's found the way through, and the shot! And he's stuck it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Club America restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Club America with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho plays it short. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Donnarumma is there and he can get that clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Just eases him off the ball. Shot could be Vinicius Junior! He's got away with one there. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. And the pass is intercepted. Rice running with intent. Vitinha. Mateus. Kvaratskhelia. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Mateus with the short one. Vinicius Junior. Club America are looking to go forward now. And it's O'Reilly. Baresi. Roberto Baggio. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ronaldinho. Great ball if he can get there. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Short changes him with that pass. Mateus makes a dash for it. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This might spell danger. Ronaldinho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good spread. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Ronaldinho. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ronaldinho.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Timber. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal receives it in a wide position. And that's going to be a goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Kvaratskhelia. And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Leipzig presented with a golden opportunity here. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Leipzig! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? De Rossi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Ronaldinho! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Ronaldinho really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Roberto Baggio! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Roberto Baggio really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Oh, now he can run away with it. He has found the way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's superb. No foul, says the referee. Could move up a gear here. That is good alertness. Now, can they get him away? Rice. That's going wide left. Great vision. O'Reilly. Puskás. And Puskás! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Puskás actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's got the beating of his man.
Leipzig can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Roberto Baggio. That's going to go a long way.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Vitinha. Has to go back here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ronaldinho.
If they want to...
And that is as far as it goes. Leipzig pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Vincent Kompany. He's such a complete central defender, physically dominant, very tough in the tackle, and a fierce competitor. He's also an excellent leader and organiser, and he'll contribute to their all-round defensive game. The opposition forwards might be in for a tough time here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kvaratskhelia. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kompany. That's really well manoeuvred. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Oh, that's neat. Shot could be on. Yamal. Mateus. Messi running with the ball. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. Brilliantly cut out. Pirlo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Driving forward. Pass somewhat off target. But that has not gone well. Messi going forward. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. Nuno Mendes. And Mateus. Mateus. Oh, this is a terrific run. Pirlo gets across to intercept that. Azar. Oh, they can break here. That's good running with the ball. Roberto Baggio! Baggio! Oh, my word, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Romario. Threads one in. And this is Romario. Oh, he's burst through. Baresi. Mateus, never out of the action for very long. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lampard. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That looks a good ball through. Chance, surely! That's another chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He sussed as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep...
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So the action resumes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Deftly away. Lovely bit of skill. And Romario! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, the ball's run. Roberto Baggio! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Messi. That's very neat. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that looks a decent... He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Lampard. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Messi. Roberto Baggio, who is really short on confidence. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus. Now it's Romario. Mateus.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, super ball! That is a brilliant interception. Lampard. Mateus. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good take in a good area. He's on it, can he get away? Has to go back here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Has a look and plays it forward. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mateus. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Big chance! Now it's Vinicius Junior. Great chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And it's Messi. Just 5 minutes left. Now that's well seen too. Mateus. And here's Vinicius Junior. Roberto Baggio looking to add to his goal. Now it's Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park.
Goes for a shot! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Please make sure to watch the
So what do you
screen
take
for an
away from it all,
information
Jim?
bulletin from the
Leipzig
regional
desperately...
police.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Baresi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. He's shifted it to the flank. Oh, his big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And it's Rice. Now it's Haaland. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the pass is intercepted. Played into space. Oh, well played, well played. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. In with the challenge. Messi. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. O'Shea. Leipzig yet to have an attempt on goal. And the counter is on. Desai simply refused to be outdone there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a searching pass. Oh, no joy this time. Besiktas have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. the way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Mateus. Played out towards the right wing. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Plays it across. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lampard. And here's the chance to counter. Mateus. Oh, good-looking ball. Baresi makes the interception. Haaland. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
O'Shea. Now it's Rice. Van Dijk. Mateus.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Besiktas have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. And it's Lampard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! He's got himself an absolute peach. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Leipzig have... And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Leipzig with the corner, they're first. Mateus goes short. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Now it's Haaland. Haaland had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And he can thump it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Closing in on... He's had a shot! Ferdinand can get it clear. This possibly the last play of the half. Mateus with the short one. Mateus. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Leipzig up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leipzig are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 10.
Down to business again.
Number 19.
Leipzig definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Number 23.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Number 20. Pele.
Yamal.
9.
And it's Lampard. Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Corner given.
Substitution for Besiktas.
So,
Number
third quarter of the
18,
game.
O'Shea. Coming on
They've
to
played it
replace
short.
him is number
Yamal
42,
stood his ground strongly.
Toure.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Lampard. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to him. He's going for goal! Lampard! A legend of his time! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely.
He's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like...
Oh, what has happened here? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Yamal powering forward here.
Leipzig are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
No luck with that dink over the top. Played with finesse. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vinicius Junior. And Mateus. Yamal. Mateus. That's been cut out, well played. Mateus. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mateus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found the way through. Mateus. They've got a corner here. So their fourth quarter of the game. And it's been taken short. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Ribery. To Eto'o. Mateus. Desai pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. No, he's not getting past him there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Leipzig find a position of real strength now. And he's being shifted off it. Zanetti. Could move up a gear here. Messi. This might spell danger. Yaya Toure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lampard. Just 5 minutes left. And now the breakaway. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Yamal. He's beaten the last man. He's having a shot! Oh, and one more try! Great football, shot and save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Mateus plays it short.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ribery. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Dieter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is...
He's having a pop! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Cafu wins the duel this time. Nicely shaped ball. Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Leipzig with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Great chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Matthäus with the short one. Germany have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vitinha. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
He's having a shot! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Substitution.
Germany choosing to make the first change. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising... Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some...
Impressive jump! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
It's Figo. Cafu is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, that's delightful. Figo makes a move down the right. Figo delivers.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Cafu proves too strong, too smart. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been hooked away. Koller. Azar. And it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goes for a shot! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And we have liftoff! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution in progress.
Germany have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Kvaratskhelia gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Varane did well to stay calm there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not where it came from. And he's quick to return it. Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. He's picked his way through.
2 added minutes have
Xavi.
been indicated.
Germany are looking to break at pace. That's a cute ball. Hullet finding himself in space. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Yamal. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leipzig with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Leipzig definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pull it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Can he finish? It's in! And this is getting better and better. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Azar. Leipzig have scored 2 quick goals here. Cafu. Vigo. For Xavi. Kvaratskhelia. He is through here. Kvaratskhelia. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Zanetti. Opts for safety. That's destined for the flank. Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that's rather hopeful. And he lines up a cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia! Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vigo crosses. In once more. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the counter is on. Oh, great chance! Can he finish? And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Leipzig are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping or...
Shoots! And that's a tiny finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus,
there they go, hunting again.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He is just caressing the ball. Kvaratskhelia. Now, oh, great leap! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. And Hullet! Not out the best in the keeper. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. In towards the back stick. Struck first time. And that's past the post. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Today, please watch the screen.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Leipzig present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the most significant moment of the game. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Leipzig finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's come to nothing. Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Del Piero, good purposeful running this. Oh, that's neat. Cannavaro clears without hesitation.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Vitinha. Mateus. And here's Vinicius Junior. That has not gone well. That's a sharp pass. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Adriano. Vinicius Junior. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that is expertly dealt with. Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's been played through. He's picked his way through. And claimed it back swiftly.
Leipzig are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Leipzig with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Mateus. Bullet in the hunt and looking threatening. Lovely pass, but can he... Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, just skips past his man. Del Piero. That's destined for the flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Dijk. It's Vinicius Junior. Mateus. Vinicius Junior. Vitinha. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Cannavaro. That's a good foray he's making. Mateus. Bout of pop. Vinicius Junior! Superb from Vinicius Junior! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
You're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That has been cut short. Del Piero. And this is Adriano. Can he spark a counter here? Adriano, there he goes, motoring forward. And a chance! Adriano, what a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Japan with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mateus. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find. He's having a shot! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. And he shoots! Oh, it's come back out to him. Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Leipzig are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bullet. Best. Japan are looking to break at pace. Bullet. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that is headed... Oh, great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that was nowhere near his best. The most accurate pass. Del Piero. Well read, and the danger is averted. Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Del Piero. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Del Piero. Bullet. Best. Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bullet. Driving on and making good progress. And he's heaved it away. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Lam.
Adriano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution for Japan. Number 6, striker. Number 21, Bullet.
And it's Lam.
Number 9,
Lam running with the ball.
Piero. Number 25,
Messi is on to best. Oh, good stop by the keeper.
coming on the field.
And kept
Number
out by
13,
the most elastic of saves.
Number
I think he's done
20,
great there, both
Miggy.
reading it and dealing with it.
Number 15, Johan Cruyff. Number 17, Suarez. Number 22, Chiellini.
So that's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Cruyff goes short. Oh, that's nice. And he's quick to get rid. Japan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Messi. That is lovely. Is there any support? He might not need it. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries to put. There's the shot! Goal! Japan! And they've got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so
82
often.
minutes is number 20, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Czech gets it clear. Leipzig very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though. Japan really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And the counter is on. And he's running through. Done it. Shot at goal! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Dani Olmo, chance here to counter. Now it's Hazard. Bellingham. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Magic, what a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Leipzig can always take more positives from a result like this.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He's played it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's on it, can he get away? And here's Cruyff.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Haaland. Now he's running away. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post. Deftly away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baresi. And here's Mbappe. Haaland. Oh, easy pickings there. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Tries a shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Leipzig with the corner, they're first. Matthäus plays it short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's nice. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, nice touch. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Baresi is there to clear. Matthäus. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. It is a corner. Leipzig have their second corner now. Matthäus goes short. That is lovely. Played back into the centre. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rice, very much a man of this moment. Cruyff. Cruyff running. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's been hooked away. Messi. And here's Haaland. And it's Rice. And he's well positioned here. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, sweet feet. Forced to go back. And this is Cruyff. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cruyff, it's a searching pass. Baresi, and that's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Rice, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ball swung in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Leipzig unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Leipzig can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! And that's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
It's Lampard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lampard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mateus with the short one. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he's intervened well there. Vinicius Junior currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Almost an hour gone. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lampard. Driving, shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's cut it out. Cruyff does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's all alone. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, no question, Jim. The referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control. Has to go back here. And here's Mbappe, takes a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Gullit gets on his bike and on the move. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been cleared. Flings in across. Angola given another corner. Corner number 2 then. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, easy pickings there. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Cantona. Can he spark a counter here? Good ball, good take. Chance, surely! It's hit the uprights.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well,
takes the shot. Superb from Gullit. That is a gem, an absolute gem. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Leipzig really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose.
Oh, he's all alone. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Vitinha has to go back here. Hazard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. He's having a pop! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Not a bad try by any means.
Robson is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Desai makes the interception. And it's Vieira. Now he's running away. Well, that looks a chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? Kvaratskhelia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Leipzig truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is a great pick out. Tries a shot! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So they have it all to do again. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Mateus goes short. That's very neat. Mateus. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Angola have the chance to go the other way. Real chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Leipzig really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Hakimi. Vieira.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so we're off again. Hakimi is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now here's the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's Iniesta! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Iniesta did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Best. Nice looking ball. Nuno Mendes. It's Vinicius Junior. Hazard finding himself in space. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Baresi. Desai. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi ventures forward. Now Robson. Leipzig needing a change of fortune here.
Cantona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vieira with the slide tackle there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take...
Goes for a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Robson.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that has left him in a heap. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vitinha. And Mateus. Vinicius. Shot a goal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Vinicius Junior. Number 23, Vitinha. Number 10.
They've played it
Mateus.
short.
Number 7, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 21, Mbappe. Number
And now they can
42,
spring out of defence.
Toure. Number 6, Danny Olmo. Number
This
17,
looks promising.
Miggy.
Robbie!
Substitutions taking place.
He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Hullet. Baresi. Cantona. Brilliantly cut out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great chance! And he's there to get it away. Messi. Leipzig are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Schlotterbeck has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's a throw. Mbappe, he won't be happy with that one.
Leipzig really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. He's going to be disappointed with that. O'Shea, Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Nicely aimed pass. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Leipzig absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence.
And Messi! Tunisia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vitinha, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hullet. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. That's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Schlotterbeck does really well there, he is strong. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's tidy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Eto'o. That's a shade optimistic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Tunisia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Leipzig very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Eto'o shapes to shoot! Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ronaldinho with the short one. Takes a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Maldini certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ronaldinho is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Eto'o. Hullet. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Mateus goes short. Cruyff pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Great ball, it's Eto'o! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mateus! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that's well seen too. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Tunisia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He has found a way through. That's put paid to the danger. And that's been won straight. And Cruyff! They've got to be quick to recover this.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
A probing pass. He's in plenty of space here. Caught offside that time. Vieira. Oh, good read. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Kvaratskhelia! It's bounced back off the post. Eto'o.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus. Zanetti. Vieira.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Hullet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And this is Ronaldinho. And the finish! Well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense,
I'd like to draw your
and
attention
beautifully
to the screen
unpredictable
right
now.
for information on our
So that's it for the first half, and
Substitution.
everyone takes a well-earned rest. So the action resumes.
Leipzig can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mateus. And this is Ronaldo. A heavy challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Leipzig needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Vieira. Cruyff. And this is Eto'o. And he's lost his man here. It's Eto'o! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And here's Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe, shot at goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. And he's in on goal! Big chance! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go...
Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. And that's a good finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
Chance! That's going to go a long way. Now, the ball's gone astray. Mateus. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Tries to pass it through.
Leipzig really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nicely aimed pass. Vitinha. 75 minutes played. And he's picked out the run. Tries one from range. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Zanetti can clear it away. That's a decent chance! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 23.
Tunisia go up by 2 and are looking good.
17.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off.
And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Azar! Vieira. Pele. Now it's Shevchenko. Toure gets across to intercept that. The final 5 minutes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, some astute defending there. Lovely, now then. That is a brilliant interception. Nuno Mendes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Distributed tidily. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Owen. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nice control. And Yaya Toure! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. No foul, says the referee. And that's that. Leipzig played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And a quick reminder.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Can he finish? Well, there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Leipzig really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Leipzig with the corner, they're first. Now it's Yamal. Chance, surely! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish. Big chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Rui Costa providing an outlet on that flank.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Oh, he's been great chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And the comeback is complete! Rui Costa duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up.
Owen! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Reinders, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Leipzig are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rui Costa. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Tries to play it through. Oh, and the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, that was vital. And that should get the job done. Nicely shaped cross. Yamal. And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Foot in. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Owen.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's lofted through here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Yamal has created one goal already. He's picked his way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Leipzig have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yamal. Hazard. And a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
It's Gerrard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gerrard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Zanetti tries to clear. Leipzig have the chance to go the other way. Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's worked it through. Reinders. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mateus. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's gone looking for safety. Reinders. Reinders. Gerrard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Threads one in. Diogo Costa claims comfortable. So, a temporary halt to the action. Leipzig are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly...
I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Reinders clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Leipzig get their 4th corner. Mateus plays it short. He's having a shot! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Reinders is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That is Sluta! And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just...
Chance for a shot! They're up to 5 corners now. He's cut it out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. And this is Rui Costa. And he's got the beating of his man. It's Rui Costa! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! They have turned it round again! Undoubtedly, one of the great games. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 20.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Bayer Leverkusen have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Looking to play him in. Leipzig still have the cards to affect this game. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is fabulous. Just drink it in.
Just look at that. Can't find the words to describe it, but I feel like I owe him a personal congratulations.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Leipzig dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well seen, saw that coming. There's the shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 22, Rui Costa.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Number 6, Adams. Coming on the
Kvaratskhelia.
field,
And it's
Number
Olmo.
11,
And he is dashing away. And he shoots! Goal! Leipzig! And that is goal number 20. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Deux tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's played in low. And that was very necessary. And he's quick to get rid.
Bayer Leverkusen really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Deux. Now it's Villa. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Danny Olmo goes for a shot! He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Kvaratskhelia goes short.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Yaya Toure. Van Dijk. Keep the ball, and that's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws
And now,
of defeat.
please
Enjoy
turn
that,
towards
Jim.
the screen
Well, I've just
for
got to
a
give
second.
them...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest #1 there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, okay, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
Baggio going forward. Well, they could break here. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, there he goes, motoring forward. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Messi. Messi. And it's made its way to him. Messi has it in a wide position. A header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, look at the space here. Cannavaro. Still goalless at the moment. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi, he has found a way through. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Buffon. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And it's Baggio. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Where it came. Shoots! Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neither of these two. Vinicius Junior! Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard. He's found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Baggio. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Messi. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Leipzig with the corner, they're first. Mateus with the short one. Pinches it off him. Puerto Rico are looking to go forward now. Bale. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Azar. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's very neat. That's good defending, very good defending.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. No, he's not getting past him there. Azar, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baggio going face-to-face with it. He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good read, needed to be. And it's been hooked away. That has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro. Mateus. And this is Messi. Company.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Leipzig can be pretty happy with their production line, but they still need some lubrication in one or two places to create a flow.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. Away we go again.
Leipzig clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Messi. Kvaratskhelia. Company. Pressing high and with purpose. Mateus. Pirlo. And the counter is on. Now it's Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's all alone. Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Puerto Rico have Ibrahimovic! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession.
There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Puerto Rico are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Pirlo. truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He can run onto that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Referee has just said play on. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Zambrotta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ibrahimovic. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. Courtois claims comfortably. Pirlo. That's Zambrotta. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Hazard! He won't be happy with that one. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Leipzig are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Ferdinand. Zambrotta. Pirlo. Ronaldinho. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Lovely feet. Ronaldinho. He's trying to skip past his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, nicely intercepted. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that interception was most necessary. They really do have to make something of this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And Dijk does well not to be out. And that's it. Leipzig perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Leipzig desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.